Namaste, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a Bach Remedy Oracle card pull, and this is from my Facebook page. So if you're not my friend on Facebook, go to my Facebook. You can find me at Crystal LaFay and make your pick on this. So it was between two different cards, and this video is for beach. So if you picked the tree card in the post, yours is beach. So let's talk about the Bach Remedy beach. So here is beach right here, okay? And just as a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a counselor. It's important that you talk to your mental health provider to help you through things if you want to start trying something different like Bach remedies. They're very great for mental things and emotional things and even physical things. And so it just really brings it all together in a really nice balance when you're using Bach remedies. But again, make sure that you talk with your doctor before you proceed forward in taking a remedy. But if you wanted to get one of these remedies, you could find this on Amazon. A lot of holistic health stores have them. You could probably find them on the Bach website. So, and you don't have to get a bunch of them. You can just get one remedy. So Beach says to us, this is from the Encyclopedia of Bach Flower Therapy. So Beach says to us, for those who feel the need to see more good and beauty in all that surrounds them, and although much appears to be wrong, to have the ability to see the good growing within, so as to be more observant and tolerant and understanding in a different way, each of us individuals learn by doing that we are all the same and working together. Now, I actually chose beach for me. So this is not only are you going through this that's watching this, I'm also going through this. It's very interesting. So what I'm going to do is just give you some information about the beach Bach remedy and what it means for you and what you can do with it. Okay, so if you're in a negative beach state, you're going to be a tad bit overly critical of others. You're going to be intolerant of others. People are just going to rub you wrong. You're going to feel irritated. And also, that could be with ourselves as well. I really feel like this message for me is speaking towards me within me and some others as well. But it always starts here first, right? We have to go into here first before we can go out here. So I am acknowledging, and this is what you can do for yourself, I'm acknowledging that I have been a little bit overly critical of other people. And I have been a bit intolerant, not only of others, but with myself as well. So, to go on, it also says that in this state, we tend to project too much outside and have an extreme difficult time focusing inward and digesting our own experiences because we're so busy out here looking at other people and what they're doing and maybe what we quote unquote think they're doing wrong. We lose sight of in here, and so we are not digesting our own experiences in a very healthy way. So what happens though, if you do this for a long period of time, you can develop poor digestion physically. You can have digestion issues, which I do. So this makes complete sense to me. All right, so this is like a self-defense for us. We're not like, I don't feel that you're a person that is doing this on purpose. You're not purposely being overcritical of someone else or not tolerant. I feel that the essence of who you truly are, you're very tolerant, you're very understanding, you're very caring, but you've neglected yourself so much in focusing on other people's situations that it's pushed you to be critical. It's pushed you into this negative state of beach. So this becomes a self-defense mechanism, and what happens is when we are in this state and we self-defense, we begin to suppress our feelings inside as much as possible because we're so busy focusing on other people's feelings and other people's situations, that we're not looking in here. And the defense mechanism is, I rather feel or deal with other people's stuff than deal with my own stuff. So we stuff it down and we ignore our stuff. And that's in the negative of beach. So what happens is our personality becomes rigid and hardened, and we become disconnected from our higher self and our higher divine, whatever name that you have for your divine. We become disconnected from that with being in the negative beach. So as soon as our personality, our ego, can let go of limited value judgments and open ourselves up to a higher standard within ourselves, and open us up to the point that we can actually hear ourselves, we automatically get that connection back to our higher selves and our divine. So it is time to move from arrogance and hypersensitivity and criticism. It's time to move from that with beach medicine to transform into understanding, receptivity, connect to our higher self. We can have genuine love and kindness. So this beach Bach remedy is going to help you move into that state. Okay, so here are some key points that you can take away with you. So we already discussed that there are, in the negative state of beach, there are we recognize other people's mistakes more. We always see what's wrong in the situation. We are unable to accept the fact that nobody's perfect, that none of us are perfect, but we can't accept that when we're in this negative state. We sit in judgment of others and ourselves, and so we can't see outside of that. We are overly critical of our own selves. We lack tact and sensitivity, which means that we are not sensitive to other people's needs and feelings. So we become very touchy about our own personal criticism, like people criticizing us, so we become very touchy about that. And so we just stay away from people. We just don't want to be around anybody because we don't want that to come up. Because if we are resonating in the negative beach side, we're going to attract other people to push that out of us even more, because it's not who we are. To the core of us, to our spiritual being, we are not these negative sides of beach. This is an imbalance. This is of the world. We truly within us are completely balanced and pure and of light and love, but our ego gets in the way, life gets in the way, maybe we got health issues that get in the way, maybe we've had a heartbreak that gets in the way. All these things get in the way of transcending and moving forward into love and light. So this is what this little remedy is going to do for you. It's going to move you into that love and light. Now, once you start using this remedy, you will have good mental activity. You'll be able to have better judgment, as in you're going to see more positive things in people instead of the negative thing. And that's not to say that it's going to make you naive to people's negativity. What it is going to do is going to help you see more positive in people. So then when you feel that way inside of you, you're going to draw in more positive people and more positive experiences in your life. So it's going to be so helpful for you. You'll be able to see more positive possibilities for growth behind situations that don't seem very good, or maybe you're going through, like I'm going through some health stuff right now. My ego is totally attached to the health issue at hand. In reality, my spirit is like, hey, there's positive possibilities here. Anything's can happen. Miracles happen all the time. We got this. We can do this. We just need to come back into balance. So using this remedy is going to help that. You'll have more understanding, and you'll be able to accept criticism as well as give constructive criticism, because it's good to give criticism in a positive, constructive way, not in a negative, judgmental way. And then you'll be tolerant of other people's weaknesses, and you'll be able to respect their strengths and see their strengths within them. So that's all this remedy is going to do for you. This one simple remedy. Now, here's some empowering statements that you can say to help with this. So maybe you can't get the store and get this actual remedy. These statements, just by saying these and knowing that you're in the negative of beach right now, moving, transcending into the positive, saying these statements throughout the day as much as you can is going to help that transition, even without the Bach remedy. And if you happen to get the Bach remedy, these statements with the Bach remedy is going to even add more power. So it is, let's place our hands on our heart. I accept. Take a breath. I'll meet you halfway. Take a breath. I see the possibilities. Take a breath. And maybe you're sitting here going, well, I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. And I don't judge others, and I'm not critical of others, so how can this message be for me? It can be for you because we can be that way with ourselves, more so than other people. And so look at, if you don't see that you're doing this on the outside of you to others, look, are you doing it to the inside of you? And I know I have, especially lately with all the health stuff. I'm like, I am like, me and my body have been kind of arguing a bit. So these affirmations, these empowering statements can help bring that to balance and acknowledge. So it's, I accept you, body, just as you are. I'll meet you halfway. I'll do what I need to do, but I need you to do what you need to do so we can get through this. And I will see all the possibilities that can help us and help us get healthy and help us be well. So you can use those statements on the inside too. But just Beach asks you to be very honest with yourself and ask you to look at, are you being judgmental of others? Are you being more critical of others lately? You don't have to tell anybody that you've discovered this within yourself, but you do have to face it within yourself for the shift to happen. So whether it's outwardly that you're doing it or inwardly, either way, you're going to have to face the truth and see it, acknowledge it, honor it. That way you can transcend it into the positive. And I know you can do it. I know you can, because I'm doing it. You can do it. We can do this together. We got this. All right. So I hope this finds you well. Oh, what would you do with this? I just heard, okay, what would you do with the Bach remedy if you had the Bach remedy and you've never had a Bach remedy before? You could legitly, they're in an alcohol base, so just be aware of that. You could legitly just put, it's got this little thing here, and you can just literally put a drop or two underneath your tongue if you want to do it that way. Or what I like to do is I make a little tincture type thing, and I'll get like a 8-ounce glass of full water, and I'll put a couple drops of this inside of it, and then I'll just sip on it all day long. You can do that. Or another thing that a lot of my clients really enjoy is you can put it in a small spray bottle, so like a drop or two in like I don't know, about an 8-ounce spray bottle. I mean, if you're going to do like a 4-ounce spray bottle or a 2-ounce spray bottle, I would definitely just do a drop. These are very potent. A little goes a long way. And you can use that spray. If you don't want to spray internally, you can put it on your feet. You can put it on your hands. You can put it on your skin as long as you're not allergic. And that will still seep within you as well. So either way, you're going to get the medicine from this. And again, if you don't have the Bach remedies, you can still use the empowering statements to help this transition. So I wish you nothing but love, peace, and joy, and have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day, because you deserve it.